What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Btwilla's Garage. Today we're going to be doing some product testing of a newer herbicide that is re-released on the market. Everybody's talking about it. It's over $500 a pint. This is Velocity PM. So I've got 1 ounce of it here in this little container that I'm going to be using these milliliter-based measuring syringes to measure at 1.5 milliliter per gallon of water used. And I'm going to be spot testing this in some general vicinities that have POA annua as well as POA triv. So triv is the light green. I'll show an example of that now. POA annua is the white seed head that dies in the summertime. We're going to be doing some testing over the next few years, really. But this season, I'm going to post this video, and we're going to see if this kills the POA annua early, and if this is going to kill the triv, then we're going to have a really outstanding lawn. The lawn's looking great right now. I moved from managing, just under 3 acres to just under an acre of tall fescue, and I've got it looking really good for the season, but those white seed heads look terrible, and I think this is going to be the answer. So let me see if I can get a quick shot. I've only got 1 hand today, but I'm pretty much going to use this 2-gallon pump sprayer. It has a little USB charged battery pack there. That will do a continuous spray and pump for me, so I don't have to manually pump as I'm doing this. As you guys probably know, I have the rocket sprayer over here, along with my terrible shoe collection, garage shoes, and that's good. But we just don't need 5 gallons to put down right now. So with that being said, let's get started. Let's do an annua and a triv test, a POA annua that is, and POA triv test, and let's see how this new product works. Is it worth $500 a pint? 1.5 milliliters, guys. I'll let you do the math. There's quite a few milliliters in an ounce, so I'll be able to make a few gallons of this. And from what I see, we want to spray the areas 3 weeks apart, and so I'll be doing some updates along the way as we go. Currently, it is mid-April. It's literally April 15th, tax day to many of you in Central North Carolina, Zone 8. So it's not warmed up. It is 80 degrees today, but we haven't had those 85-degree days that typically kills the POA annua. So this will be a perfect time to test. Welcome to Btwilla's Garage. I love doing these herbicide tests for you guys. We'll see how it performs at the new house. So there's what 1.5 looks like gone. Now that is minus the topper too. I've got a little bit of water down here in the bottom so that it doesn't all get concentrated. So I guess I'll just throw that away. This stuff's so expensive, I may run some water through it. But we'll get this cap back on and get outside. So here's one area of POA annua. You'll know it from the white seed heads, but here's kind of a close-up shot. It does look light green in comparison, and that's what dies out in the summertime. You'll note that last week I did spray a speed zone and triclopyr mix, so all of these henbit and other broadleaves are going to die, so that won't be a part of this test. We have covered that in other videos, and we know how to combat that, overall that group of weed in our yard. All right, let's go look at some triv. So the front lawn's looking really nice. Of course, the sun's not doing me any favors right now, but there is one area, and it begins here, and it is flooded with POA annua. And here's the big part. So you can see those white seed heads again. You can see that it's already not liking the heat, but I'm hoping to eradicate these seed heads. And for whatever reason, they only run on my property. I know my neighbor's not spraying anything different. So we'll get a before after of this in a couple weeks, but it's already looking brown, just noting that. Here's the way the sprayer works. Turn the pump on. Comes out pretty quickly. So that's what we'll be doing. I'm going to be adjusting it to a finer mist, which you just do at the end here. Let's clamp it down some. It should be misting. There we go. So I'm going to spray it all really well, just like this. So this is really only the little patch of triv that I can find. And that's going to work for our test. I feel like that's well saturated. Yep. All right, see you guys in a couple weeks. Let's see what this thing does. Here's the 2-week results of the POA Anna that was in the corner. Definitely hurt. Only one application. We're about to give it the second. All right, guys, welcome back. It's been exactly 14 days, and I wanted to give you an update. We're going to take a look here in a moment at some POA Anna that I did not spray, but this POA Anna in the front is definitely dying. Now, I realize that the real test is going to be in 2 more weeks, and maybe even after a third app, but it's definitely dying everywhere we sprayed it. And what I'm going to do just real time here is walk over to an area that I had missed, just to show you that there's a little spot somewhere. Here's some. So we didn't spray this, and you can see it's still light green. That's POA Anna right there, still light green, not brown like we're dealing with in the front. But I'm a fan so far of the product velocity. Here's some more scattered that we should hit. And I only bought, like I said, I only bought an ounce of this stuff, but I'm definitely going to be in the market for a pint the next time that it's available. But impressed so far. We'll continue with the video. It'll be probably 2 more weeks before I post this. So I'm in the backyard, and here's that one little spot of triv that we had worked on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the pump on. This is 2 weeks later, by the way. I know I just said that, I'm working back to front, but I'll organize these accordingly. So we're just gonna give it another spot spray. Decent amount. All right, the moment that we've been waiting for. It has been 4 weeks. We've sprayed twice, but here's that corner patch completely gone. There's a few new ones that have came up since, but for the most part, completely gone. And I can see why they say to do it 3 or 4 times, or until, you know, everything is blown away, if you will. But yeah, this is really impressive stuff. Let's walk over to the front real quick. So the areas that I didn't spray, I noticed are you know, obviously still healthy. It's only May. It's the middle of May in North Carolina, so the weather is really nice, and POA Anna loves this time of year. But here is the front, and you can see that the fescue is starting to overtake where that dying POA Anna was. There's a few areas that it's still waiting to fill out, but it's pretty much completely dead. And I think I walked you over kind of to, yeah, it's just matted up and dead. So while it's expensive, you know, approaching $600 a quart in some cases and sold out everywhere, I would say that it's a valid purchase. You can see in a few areas that I didn't completely blanket spray, and I did start to spray these a couple days ago, but there's a few places throughout the lawn that still have a little POA Anna, and I'm struggling to find them now, but you'll just have to take my word for it. It's still a healthy time of year, and this is not due to the heat. I highly recommend this product if you're looking for a perfect lawn. All right, you guys take care. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you want to see any other case studies or have any questions. See ya. So here's the triv. You can see it's pretty much completely browned and dead, and all the fescue surrounding it was unaffected. Really impressed.